Hey everyone, TimaeuSS, welcome to another NIKKE video. So this is from my live stream. As you can see, you've got a chat with me, but we're going to go over how I tackle the simulation rooms. Because as you can see, I'm doing the highest difficulty at the moment while being pretty underpowered, I would say. Just under 20k power when I first start. You can see right now, I think it's 90 something k throughout the buffs. But I'll walk you through my thought process and how I managed to consistently clear everything every time. All right, so first of all, if you have a unit like Scarlet, things will be much easier. If you don't, a unit like Rupee or anyone else that is just going to consistently output damage, but not a sniper or rocket launcher, will make this a bit easier. This is because right now there's a buff which is I'm not sure if I can, yeah, there we go. There's a buff that is, I guess, quote unquote bugged. Okay, it's called the chain ammo bug. Basically, you have a percentage chance to reload percentage amount of magazine when it's empty. So basically, after you blow your load, there's a percentage chance for you to just refill that instantly. And make sure that when you're grabbing it, you click on the effective for, and your main DPS is included. So you can see this is the other one. This is the one I got, which has Scarlet, right? And the reason why, because it's so strong for units like Scarlet, is because Scarlet takes a lot of time to reload. However, if you have this buff, you basically have no downtime at all, so you just keep going ham. And one of the things you can do is you can infinitely refresh, quote unquote refresh, for this buff. What you want to do is end simulation, right, and then start a new one every time, and then go for a card that says strategic buff. That's where this drops. It also drops from any of the shapes or the symbols, but the highest chance for this to drop is through the strategic buffs. And don't pick the elite ones, like the red ones, right? Pick the non-elite white cards, okay? So once you get this buff, the chain ammo buff, and it's effective for your main damage dealer, then you can move forward. So the thought process behind it, moving through the stages, I usually pick, in order of priority, low or zero engagement cards, so ones that says unknown reward and stuff like that. And when you do that, there is a button that says none. Okay, so a lot of the time it's gonna give you like bad choices, but often you can just click on none and then it will skip that for you. Okay, it will skip that for you. So as you gather the buffs, make sure that you're getting things that match each other symbol wise or shape wise, because that's how you unlock higher level buffs, as you can see here. Okay, not sure if I can bring this up, but the more you have together in terms of the same shape or symbol, the stronger your buffs are going to be. And they will be later on. Okay, every single time before a boss stage, there will be a change chance, or the one that's non-heal card, and that allows you to either upgrade every buffs to SSR level or change all of your buffs into the same typing. It's random. Okay, you don't get to decide like which one, if it's the SSR upgrade buff or if it's the change all buffs to the same type, but you always want to pick that one rather than heal. So for here, I'm going to change all my buffs to circle. Okay, so this got changed, and now my level 4 here, level 4 will go to a level 5 buff, because everything is the same, so every chain type is the same. And again, most importantly, I have the chain ammo buff, which will make this much easier. So now that I'm here fighting the last boss, I'm like half the recommended power. Alright, I'm half the recommended power, and I can still clear just because of this infinite ammo. If you don't have Scarlet, like I said, any machine gun or ideally assault rifle users like Rupee will be very good, because you can just see, like, I'm not doing anything right now, it's just going ham. For my team composition, I've littered the best burst one. For burst 2, you can be very flexible of who you want to run. Ideally someone that has a 20-second cooldown. If it's not 20 seconds, then make sure you run 2, so you have a flawless connection between the burst. And then, okay, we might have to restart this one, but you can see why I run Helm here, right? Scarlet just healed back to full because the lifesteal provided. Okay, we're gonna have to retry this one and take out the side aspects of the boss. but feel free to retry because it doesn't cost anything and you'll go back into the game with full HP. Alright, so let's take care of the rifles. Okay, and then let's take out the other rifles. And okay, those are done. And let's take care of some of the underlings. Go. Oh, the boss is about to do a massive hit. I think I might want to dodge that one. There we go. Going to cover. And you can see Scarlet back to full HP again from Helm. So this is pretty much the only use for Helm almost for me at the moment, is just making sure that I heal back to full, because unfortunately Helm is like very niche at the moment. But good enough for me because basically my Scarlet has insane sustain. And there we go, that's clear. And you saw how fast the boss HP dropped at certain points, and I'll go over. That's another buff you want to pick up. That is very, very important, because as you go through each level, at the end of, let's say, 5-A and 5-B, the last boss, there will be epic level upgrades. All right, the ones you want to pick up for sure is, first one, chance to block damage for whatever times when attacked. Okay, this is ensuring your survivability. It's very, very important. You always want to pick that up. The other one you want to pick up for late game is the reflection bullet, which is % chance to deal X amount of damage, like massive usually, to a random enemy when your magazine is empty. This is extremely, extremely important, because this one, it's basically an RNG fest. If you're stuck with just these two runes or upgrades, you keep retrying, you're going to be able to clear it, because at some point the boss is just not going to be able to do any damage because you're blocking it, and at some point you're going to keep proccing this reflection bullet, and you're just going to be killing things on the screen. All right, those two are basically your RNG factors that if you keep retrying, you can do it. And then for your sustain, I run Helm, but there's also other lifesteal runes which I didn't really pick up. There's one here, but it doesn't affect my Helm at all, right? So my lifesteal is purely from Helm, but basically the trifecta is you want to refresh the game until you get the chain ammo buff, and then as you progress, you want to pick up the one-off magnetic field, and you want to pick off the reflection bullet. And with these, you can pretty much beat the game with like being severely underpowered. Okay, as you saw, I was half the recommended power. So anyhow, quick video on the simulation room and how you can clear this while being like 20-30k underpowered. And yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for watching. TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.